Welcome to Pure Yoga. In this quick, short, few-minute video, I'm going to try to explain to you a little bit about meditation, what we do at Pure Yoga in our meditation courses, and how really at the end of the day, we can all meditate. It's a bit of a mysterious kind of practice. There's a lot of myths surrounding meditation, but unfortunately, in today's very, very busy society, it is something that has to be a learned behaviour, a learned practice. Unfortunately, again, because of the busyness of society, there's a lot of things that we often find become our obstacles. The noisiness. We don't live in a quiet society where meditation was originally practiced. So we live in this very busy world where we're constantly bombarded by media or demands or society expectations. We're also embedded in our minds a lot of preconceived ideas. There's a lot of layers of memories, there's a lot of thoughts. So there's a few things that perhaps in our own world that can often become perhaps our restrictions, and we need to dispel those myths and at the end of the day know that we can all meditate. Yes, it is a learned behaviour, it's something that we do need to sit down and practice, but once we have the skill, I can guarantee you that you'll have it for forever, literally. So what we'll try to do in these first few moments of this session is to practice a small meditation technique. Again, understand though that we are all beginners, and initially we may struggle to be even able to be quiet in our minds for a very short period of time, 10, 20 seconds before we start having all of these thoughts embed back into our minds. So be patient and be kind to yourself, and please don't beat yourself up just because you didn't get it the first time around. So come and join me. We'll just spend maybe 60 seconds, maybe we could even go a little longer, we'll see how this goes. And come with me and we'll have a quick practice. So very important, as you probably notice here, I'm sitting on a bolster. What it does for us is that it tries to keep us, one, erect and upright, but it takes a little bit of load out of the hips. So very, very important, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure that there's nothing that's going to distract you. Phones that are ringing, emails that are coming through, buzzers on the front door, the room being cold. So make yourself comfortable, get rid of any distractions. Good starting point, otherwise the mind's going to head off there and start worrying about everything else that's going on. So setting ourselves up and making sure, first of all, here that I am sitting comfortably. I'm going to just let my hands rest in my lap. That feels comfortable for me. Some people you'll notice will have their hands on their knees. Again, be comfortable, be what's right for you. I'm going to start to close my eyes. So come with me, just let the eyes eyelids lightly touch here first of all. And begin just to focus on your breath. That's all I want you to do. Just try and channel away any other distractions. Just focus on your breath. You don't have to judge it, you don't have to do anything with it. Just observe that it's there. And now, knowing that you've got in touch with this breath, begin just to imagine that your two sets of lungs are like big balloons that you're going to have to fill. Begin to take a full breath in. Fill your lungs, blow up the balloons, feel them expand, feel them gently press into your rib cage, and then let the breath go. Feel like you're letting the balloons release themselves of their air. See if you can keep visualizing that idea for me. Fill the two sets of lungs like you're blowing up two separate balloons. Feel what happens, experience what happens to the lungs and any other part of the body. And visualize the same when you exhale. You let the balloons go, the air all escapes. The lungs shrink back in and everything, almost like it's collapsing back in. So let's see if we can take another 2 of these breaths, filling the lungs completely. Blow the balloons almost to the point where you feel them pressing into the rib cage, but not that far that you feel like you're going to burst them. And then let it go. Let all of the breath empty from those balloons. simply checking in on the breath, simply taking some more controlled, slower breaths, visualizing perfect technique for meditation, sending your mind only on one thing, these two sets of balloons here that fill and that empty, and visualizing them, experiencing and feeling what happens when the lungs fully expand. I'm sure you'll agree with me that when you're concentrating and you're visualizing what's happening, there's very little opportunity for the mind to head off and wander too far around and worrying about what you're going to cook for tea tonight and who you have to ring this afternoon and what appointments you've got tomorrow. That's our pure focus here in meditation, is to just be here in the present, not the past because we can't change it, and not the future because we can't predict it, but being here in the present. Really important to keep us centered and grounded, and also really important just to keep our minds still, less busy, and less cluttered. Hope that you enjoyed that really short experience of meditation, but to get some more, come join us in our meditation course. Check out the website, you'll be able to find out when our next one starts. Namaste.